Why only three Star Trek number ones became Enterprise captain? In the sprawling tapestry of Star Trek, the role of the number one is both iconic and enigmatic. The first officer, the second in command, is often the silent partner to the captain's glory, quietly shaping the crew, influencing decisions, and holding the ship together. Yet, despite the prestige of the position, only three Star Trek number ones have ever ascended to the command of the USS Enterprise. Why such a rare promotion? The answer lies in a delicate blend of storytelling choices, Starfleet politics, and the narrative magnetism of the captain's chair itself. The first number one to take the helm is, of course, Spock. Introduced in Star Trek, the original series, Spock was initially envisaged as Captain Kirk's right-hand man, the logical anchor to the fiery, impulsive captain. Leonard Nimoy's portrayal gave the role a gravitas that transcended the usual first officer duties, hinting at the potential for command. In the expanded canon, through novels, comics, and fan discussions, Spock eventually commands his own Enterprise on various occasions. His ascent seems almost natural. The audience sees him juggling logic, diplomacy, and loyalty, all essential qualities for a captain. But Spock's path was exceptional, in part because of his unique Vulcan heritage. His long-term perspective, emotional control, and encyclopedic knowledge of Starfleet protocol made him a character capable of both maintaining order and inspiring exploration. In essence, Spock's promotion was as much about who he was as what he had done. Next is William Riker from The Next Generation. Riker, under Patrick Stewart's Kirk-like gravitas as Picard's number one, exemplifies the classic second in command. Strategic, loyal, and quietly ambitious. Unlike Spock, Riker's journey to captaincy is more systematic and grounded in Starfleet career paths. Riker is often shown making critical tactical decisions, mentoring junior officers, and managing the complexities of interstellar diplomacy. Yet, even with this consistent preparation, Riker spends the bulk of TNG serving under Picard, delaying his promotion for years. This delay, while frustrating to fans, is a deliberate narrative choice. Riker is compelling precisely because he is the ever-present, capable first officer, the perfect foil to Picard's measured leadership. His eventual command of the USS Titan is satisfying, not because it was inevitable, but because it feels earned after decades of careful storytelling. Riker's career shows that becoming a captain requires more than competence. It demands timing, trust, and narrative closure. The third number one to reach the captain's chair is Michael Burnham from Star Trek, Discovery. Burnham's rise is almost revolutionary compared to her predecessors. Unlike Spock and Riker, Burnham's path is turbulent, marked by moral dilemmas, exile, and personal crises. Her first officer position on the USS Shenzhou thrusts her into conflict almost immediately, setting her apart from the more traditional, steady number ones before her. Burnham's eventual promotion to captain of the USS Discovery is a narrative acknowledgement of Star Trek's evolving values. The first officer no longer merely shadows the captain. They have the narrative weight to command, to shape the story's moral and emotional center. Burnham's ascension reflects the modern Star Trek ethos, which favors dynamic, complex leadership over steady, archetypal command. So why have only three number ones become Enterprise captains? The answer lies in the structural and symbolic nature of the first officer role. First officers exist in a delicate balance. They are powerful yet constrained, influential yet secondary. They serve as the lens through which the captain's decisions are amplified, the moral compass against which impulsive leadership is measured. Elevating them too quickly would disrupt this balance, robbing the audience of a compelling dynamic. A number one's eventual promotion is therefore a rare narrative payoff, a moment that signals both character mastery and story resolution. There's also the practical side. Starfleet's hierarchy, while fictional, mirrors real-world military and corporate structures. Not every first officer is destined to become a captain, because not every first officer is willing to take on the political, administrative, and psychological weight of command. Many are content, or more compelling as characters, to be the strategist, the mentor, the voice of reason. The stories Star Trek tells often emphasize the journey over the destination, and the first officer role is perfectly suited to that thematic mission. In essence, the rarity of number ones becoming Enterprise captains is both a storytelling strategy and a reflection of the characters themselves. Spock, Riker, and Burnham are exceptions because they are extraordinary, not merely officers, but figures whose combination of skill, temperament, and narrative significance make them worthy of the captain's chair.